Hey there people, what I have here are 3 bottles of Chimay Grande Réserve, okay, the 750 milliliter version with the corks. What I am doing is this is going to be my first serious foray into beer cellaring. Now, I've done some research, and Chimay Grande Réserve, apparently, it can be cellared for upwards of about 25 years or so, apparently, if some accounts can be trusted, and still retain a good flavor instead of the flavors turning on it. Apparently the peak, though, is about 3 to 4 years. So, what I have done, after doing some more research, I've bought 3 bottles, as you can see, and I'm going to test 1 bottle a year. I'm going to cellar these in my basement, and I'll show you where in a moment. But, so after the first year, I'll be opening this bottle, testing it, taking down notes. Second year, this bottle, I'll do the same thing, and of course, in the third and final year, I'll be opening the last bottle, and we'll see if there's any sort of major progression of changes in aroma and taste. Apparently, from all the research I've done, 3 years is a good time to reopen a bottle for the maximum effect that you want, the perfect balance. So, without further ado, we're going to switch now to the basement, where I'm going to store these for 3 years. Okay, here I am in the basement. I was originally going to put these on shelves, but I don't really have any shelf space down here, and I don't have really big or sturdy shelves, and it's recommended that you have nice sturdy shelves so the beers don't actually, come crashing down, and there's your $30 investment right down the fucking toilet, right? So what I'm doing is I'm sticking them in an old milk crate. As you can see, I got the 3 bottles here, and because they don't take up the entire space of the milk crate, I just stuck these old wine bottles in here to fill up the rest of the space and keep them tight and snug in there, okay? And so I'm going to keep it on the floor. I'm going to put it under this table. Just going to slide it under there, and I was reading on this, and some people like to put the bottles on the side, and some recommend to have them stand up. One of the big things about putting them on the side is the idea is to keep the cork more moist, okay? But because this basement is very, very damp, and because basically the moisture that builds up in the actual bottle itself, I shouldn't have a problem with the corks drying out at all, okay? This basement is always very damp, even during the winter, winter and summer, etc., etc. It's very damp, so shouldn't be a problem. Always stays cool, even on really hot days. So that's what I'm going to do there. And to make sure no other light comes in, I have this old raggedy towel that we don't really use for anything, and voila. So there's going to be very little chance of any light actually getting in this thing. And because they're in dark bottles too, that adds some extra protection. So there we go. There is my first attempt at cellaring right there. It's going to stay there, and in a year I'm going to take one of the bottles out and test it, and so in a year's time we'll do a part 2 to this video. The cellar also happens to be the playground of Millie. She's already caught a whole family of mice, haven't you? Very good girl. She's got nice scratching posts there. And she gets to hunt around here and eat bugs and kill mice, the odd mice and other rodent that might somehow find their way in here. So you're earning your keep, aren't you, girl? It's a girl. Who's that pretty girl? Is that you?